right, we are live and in the building here on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. I am everywhere. I'm everywhere. What is up, people? Hello. It's been a while. I didn't go live Friday, and I really missed you guys. But it was the day after Thanksgiving, so I was still stuffed, full of turkey. I was a Mando full of turkey, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give everyone else a little bit of a break because I need a little bit of a break, and we'll commence. We'll catch up with each other later in the week on Mando Monday. Isn't it great? Isn't it just great, guys? But seriously, I really did miss you guys. I really did. Spooder Man, right? Yeah, I had. So my brothers, funny story. They actually, like many of you, were trying to purchase tickets last night because, usually we go to see movies together for like the big, superhero, Marvel, DC, that kind of stuff. And the websites just kept crashing, for them, which was pretty hilarious. But it's funny to hear that like so many people have that issue with Spider-Man and No Way Home tickets. So, but I'm excited to see the film. I think it's going to be really cool. This is the way. How was your day, Mando? That rhymes. That rhymes. My day has been great. I hung out with my daughter and my wife for a lot of the time, and we went grocery shopping. And literally, I just been on dad duty all day, man, and it's been great. I've enjoyed every minute of it. You doing all right? I'm doing great, man. I am doing great. Don't worry, the helmet's gonna come off here soon. Are you the Mandalorian? I am the Mandalorian. Thank you for being here, by the way. I'm live on YouTube. So I want to bring a lot of you guys over here today, if I can. That would be amazing. And again, big shout out to all the people who have come and subscribed to the YouTube channel from TikTok. I literally can't stress it enough. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, I appreciate it. It's been a while. I didn't go live on Friday, and I feel like that's why it feels so long, because I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? And then I have Saturday and Sunday off. So when you guys don't see me Friday, like if I cancel for some reason, and really the only reason why I canceled the stream for Friday was because it was the day after Thanksgiving. I was full of turkey, like I'm sure many of you guys may have been. So I was like, I need time to digest, man, and eat some more leftovers. And so that's what I did. That's really all. That's really all it was, man. Honestly, I could have streamed. I really could have streamed on Friday, but it's just one of those things. I was like, family time is great. You got to take advantage of it. So I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. Mando, I got a question. What planet would you put a rebel base other than the one we know of? What planet would I put a rebel base? I mean, I don't necessarily see myself as a rebel, but maybe I am a rebel with a cause. I don't know. But if I were to put a Mandalorian base, or if I teamed up with the rebels, I mean, if you really want to make cool booby traps, I would go back to Maldo Kreese. It's not an ideal place to be in because it's full of those disgusting knobby giant white ice spiders, but if you can set up a base to where you're protected, but people entering into the planet don't really know about it, and it's kind of unknown to them, then that's a great place to be. I think that that's a great place to be, because then you can kind of set them up in an ambush, and spiders are crawling all over them, and it's disgusting, and you got them trapped, and you don't even have to do any of the work because the spiders will eat them for you. So that's what I would do. That's my answer. Very elaborate, but that's my answer. Sorry I haven't been able to show up more. Hey man, no worries. I'm glad that you're here now. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters, man. You're here now, and I appreciate you. Don't ever forget it. And that goes for you, all of you. Thank you so much. Again, get on over here and subscribe to my YouTube. You guys see the title on TikTok. Definitely come and sub for me. If you guys follow me here on TikTok, then definitely check me out on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. I post a lot of shorts, so some of the TikTok content, will filter out onto YouTube. But then I have other content over there, and live streams are a little bit different as well. And by the way, if we get enough people into like tonight's stream, I can do a Q&A. So if you guys have questions, have your questions ready. I can plug you in, invite you into the stream on YouTube, and we can chat face to face, which is really cool. Hoth, good one, but don't let Vader catch you. Yeah, after reading Empire Strikes Back from a certain point of view, I would never want to go to Hoth. It sounds so cold, like bitterly cold, that no one, even the rebels, they didn't even want to be there. That's how bad it was. So I don't think I would ever want to go to Hoth, man, unless I absolutely have to. Oh yeah, Michael, what's up, man? Good to see you. Says, may I join? Absolutely. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna host a Q&A here soon, so if you can hang tight for a little bit, if you got some time, then I can definitely bring you in and we can chat, man. So if you got questions or just you wanted to chat, I can definitely bring you in here soon. We just have a couple things that we will cover on the channel, and then I will do Q&As. So yes. Yeah, I'm glad we got some people popping in, man. Michael, good to see you, buddy. Do you say Baby Yoda or do you say Grogu? I say both. I say why not? Just like AT-AT, at whatever, man. It's fine. It is what it is. I think they're film Hoth in the Arctic. Yeah, man. But in universe, it's I still wouldn't want to be on Hoth. It sounds terrible. Like if if you've read that book that I'm talking about, it sounds so cold and bitterly cold. I would never want to be there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. How's life, man? Life is great. Life is great. I'm live here on TikTok, live on YouTube. By the way, for my TikTok people and everyone watching, really, so I've been, I film like 12 different TikTok videos a day, right? And I've got like over 80 drafts of videos on my TikTok. So and it's really all for the month of December. So you guys are going to get kind of like this holiday special Mando videos, that kind of style for the whole month of December. So if you guys haven't seen much, like for me posting today, just know it's coming. It's definitely coming. It is definitely coming. I'll be ready soon. My computer is acting up. Yeah, no worries, man. Take your time. I still got a few more things to get through. And I think now it's time to take the helmet off so I can listen to the music that's playing and I can read through an article. A couple other things for you guys. All right. Helmet's going off. That was fun while it lasted. All right, Mando, I'll be back. Sweet, man, I'll be here. I will be here. So, yeah, man, I hope you come back. So, let's do this, man. Today, so the title of today's stream on YouTube, folks, is Star Wars 2022. And it's really one of those things I wanted to look at and just discuss what we have to look forward to, what we have to be excited for in the world of Star Wars. I feel that there was a lack of a presence from Lucasfilm, from a Disney Plus Day, which ultimately was just disappointing. It was just kind of a letdown. The whole event itself for Disney Plus Day, I feel like, was just a bit of a mess. And I hope that they take more notes from like the format, at least, of DC fandom. Star Wars has a website. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it would all work, but I just feel like, and again, it's not just Star Wars. I mean, Disney, they have their own site. So I don't know how they could do it. If they can make a different website, like specifically for Disney Plus Day, like they should host a live event there where instead of, people going to Twitter and having to refresh, I just felt like it was a mess. It was a mess to me. So I hope that they fix that and have heard from the fans that have spoken. General Skywalker 123 says, "This is the way. How was your day, Mando?" My day has been great, man. I've just been hanging out with my kid, making content, and did grocery shopping, cleaning the house. Dad duties, man. Dad duties. Who's your favorite Sith? Ooh, Vader. Yeah, you got to go with Daddy Vader, man. Couple things. I do want to talk about the next wave of High Republic books. So let's transition into that really quick. Let me share the link that's here. Let me share this link. I didn't know that there was a video. Oh my. Oh, that's about Spider-Man. Everything's about Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. I tell you, dude. Everything is about Spider-Man. By the way, I did get my tickets. I'm very excited for that, dude. It's gonna be crazy. So anyway, Wave 3. I wanted to read a little bit through this. This is through Fansided. So it gives us a full breakdown of the Star Wars: The High Republic Wave 3 covers. So the next book I'm really looking forward to this is The Fallen Star. This one will be by Claudia Gray. I just got done listening to Rising Storm by Calvin Scott, which I absolutely enjoyed. It answers so many questions that I had previously from, Light of the Jedi. From Light of the Jedi and then going into, Into the Dark. I read that one as well through audiobook. If you guys are not listening to the Star Wars High Republic audiobooks, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm telling you, they are fantastic. That's the way to do it. That's the way to read these books. They're great. They're really great. So anyway, I just got done with, what was it, Rising Storm? Yeah, Rising Storm is great. And then I think this book will be a direct sequel, to, or continuation, should I say. This one is a direct continuation to, that book, which I'm really excited for. I've really grown to love a lot of these characters. Loden Greatstorm is really cool, and I think his ending definitely had a very poetic feel to a lot of, I think his relationship, and I've said this before, but with him and Bel Zettifar kind of feels like this, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan type of a relationship, which I really just dig, man. I think it's really cool. But very unique. They're new characters, and they definitely stand out, is what I'm saying with a lot of these characters. So I'm really looking forward to this book. The Fallen Star. So I think this one comes out sometime in February, I believe. And then the next one, we have Star Wars: The High Republic, Midnight Horizon by my boy Daniel Jose Older. Daniel's really cool. Especially for like Star Wars TikTok. If he's always on there. He's always answering questions, as best as he can. But, he posts and is very engaged, I would say, with the Star Wars fan community, which is really fun. So it's just nice to, kind of see the man behind the pages and kind of be able to interact with him on the TikTok platform, which is really cool. I reached out to him months ago, trying to bring him onto the channel to do an interview, which I still want to. It's just a matter of I want to have something good to offer when I bring him on. Like I've read some things that he's written, but not like his own books. You know what I mean? Like things that he's been a part of. So what I want to do is like get a little more time to read through some of the stuff he's done. That way I can be like, okay, you know what, man? I've read this, and that of your books. It will feel a little more authentic come that time to bring him on. So anyway, that's something I'm working on for the channel. I think that would be really fun to bring him on because he's just such a nice guy. And he seems like he's down to come on and chat, which would be great. And then following that, we have Star Wars High Republic, Mission to Disaster. This is by Justina Ireland. So it looks like another junior novel, which I've heard nothing but good things about those too. I definitely wouldn't sleep on those. They're, nice, quick, short read. You can probably get through it. If you're reading an audiobook, I would say maybe like 5 to 6 hours. So it's not that bad at all, at least for the junior novels. So I haven't read any of them, but from friends that I know that are like reading it all, I've heard nothing but good things. So definitely don't sleep on those. And then going into the comics side of things, Star Wars: The High Republic, Eye of the Storm. Also, that's what's his name? Martian Rowe. It's like I know his name. Giving me some like Scar Mufasa vibes, standing on this cliff of this cover. And he still has the lightsaber of Loden Greatstorm. Interesting. I thought that he had lost it in the Rising Storm, but maybe he regains it somehow. I really dig his character. He's very interesting. I want to see more. I'm glad that we're getting more from his character. Although I'm confused on, I will say I am kind of confused on his design. I feel like
in every other cover, he has like a different type of helmet. Like it's this helmet in this cover, but then it's also the one where he has like the red, one eye thing. I don't know. Maybe he just likes to switch it up. He likes to keep it fresh. That's cool too. And then you got other issues coming out for the High Republic as well in the comic version of things. And then there's another manga. So they had one previously that came out. I don't know how well that performed, but I'm sure it was good. And it looks like you have number 2, which is called The Edge of Balance. So, man, Wave 3 is about to be crazy. Someone says, do you remember me? I believe so by the name. Your profile picture looks different, but your name, I think I definitely remember. So not only do we have like 2 new novels, you have continuation of the comics, you also have manga, and then I think that's about it, right? Edge of Balance. So that's the name of that manga. So there's a lot. There's a lot to be looking forward to when it comes to High Republic. I'll go ahead and turn that screen off. I do have to say, like, after listening to the most recent book, I really enjoyed it, man. It was great. Yeah, I highly recommend the audiobooks for the High Republic. They are fantastic. So do not sleep on those, guys. Do not sleep on those. They are great. Not going to lie, I am behind on reading the High Republic, but I am planning on continuing soon. I'm really excited to continue with the High Republic. Yeah, it's great, man. Definitely don't sleep on it. I think if you're attached to certain characters the way I am, and you want to see continuation of specific characters that you've already heard of within the books, you see some good development that's happening, already within the first 2 phases. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, what comes of phase 3. So there's that, man. There's a lot to look forward to in terms of the reading portion of Star Wars. Outside of that, we also have, I think there's a full breakdown. Not a full breakdown, but there's a little bit of news on the Book of Boba Fett. Really, all it is just they released a couple new pictures, posters for the show, which I'm really excited for. You got, Boba Fett looking like a badass. You got Fennec Shan looking great as well. I don't know what my daughter's doing. You need some help? What are you doing? You want a bar? You good? She's just in her own world. This is what I have to do, man. You have to multitask. We've had 2 trailers and like a couple T-bots for the Book of Boba Fett. I'm glad that they're not oversaturating it with so much, pre-release content. Like I like to go into certain things just with a fresh mind and just knowing like, okay, this is what it's going to be about, but it's not like too much information thrown out. And a lot of that is probably just the marketing of, Lucasfilm, Disney, with certain things. I feel like Lucasfilm, they're very, hush hush for the most time. Like they're not going to throw everything out there, within the trailer. You know what I mean? They'll give you a little bit. As we know with Obi-Wan, we still are waiting on a trailer. But I'm excited for the Book of Boba Fett, man, and that's coming to us on my wife's birthday, December 9th. It's his face. Yes, it is my face. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, live streams, good little word for you guys. Sometimes I typically always have my helmet off. So thanks for being here. I'm live on YouTube as well. Do you remember me? Been a while, huh? It has been a while. Adrian Spider. That name sounds familiar. I think I remember your name, but not your profile picture. Like a lot of you guys. Hello, Dadalorian. What's up, dude? What do you want to get for Christmas? What do I really want? Well, I mean, I already got it. When you have adult money, you can just buy what you want. So, I got the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I got that, pre-ordered it. So that's going to be coming very soon. So that's another thing to look forward to going into 2022. Skywalker Saga for Lego. For my video game peeps that follow me here, don't worry. We're definitely going to be streaming that on the channel. Trust and believe. That is going to take precedence. Wrong word. It's going to take precedence over every other game. Once I get there, trust me. Trust and believe. Cannot wait. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeet King 03. Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Nathan Orion. Hello there. I've finally joined. You keep going live when I'm in college classes. What? I don't know your schedule, man. I don't have your syllabi, so I don't know what period you're in, but hey, I'm glad you're being irresponsible and hanging out with me now. Tell your college professors they can wait. They might as well just put my stream, up on the class, and I can educate everyone on what they can expect for Star Wars 2022. You let your teachers know that. But anyway, no, seriously, man, thanks for being here. Ben Brooks says hi. Remember me? Of course, Ben. Good to see you back. And do you have Fortnite? I have it on my Switch, but I don't really play it. I don't really play it. Not at all. Book of Boba Fett's looking great. Outside of that, Skywalker Saga for Lego, like I said, that's going to be great. And then, High Republic, man, is absolutely killing it. I cannot wait for High Republic stuff, man. Deal. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, right? Yeah, just tell your college professors to put Datalorian on in their class, and everything will be fantastic. It'll be great. So I recently pulled Rayquaza V yesterday. What is that? What is that? I got the Boba Fett figure I said I was going to get. Nice. That's awesome, dude. It's always nice if you're getting some Star Wars figurines. I got a few in my collection as well, mainly like Funko Pops, but the Funkos are great, dude. I pre-ordered a Harrison Dula, and it still never got here. So I don't trust the site that I ordered from anymore. They're kind of weird, a little bit faulty, man. You got to be careful with some of these online websites. I recently, I have a lot of opinions on the High Republic. Yeah, man. I hear that there's potential. There's talk anyway of them doing some things like, for films. I also heard that the Acolyte, which there was something recently, and I did a video on this a while ago about people coming out and saying Lucasfilm they were doing a name change. So I don't know if it's still going to be called the Acolyte or not. But I'm like, the Acolyte's just badass. I like that name. Really hope that they keep that. But anyway, the Acolyte is also one of those things that's connected to the High Republic. So I want to see more of the High Republic. I think that's great. Anything that kind of gets you, and I love the Skywalker stuff, but anything that kind of gets you out of that, where you can experience other parts of the galaxy, rather that be from a Mandalorian's, point of view, or other Jedi, whatever, or a smuggler for that matter. It's just kind of nice to see, like, yeah, the galaxy is a lot bigger than just this one central, family. And I think High Republic is so fresh, it only makes sense to start there and bring some new stories to life on the screen in some capacity. I think that would be great. It's new Pokemon card, not that new, but it's my favorite Pokemon card. Okay, it's oh, duh! I was like, that name sounded familiar. Damn it, I gotta look that up now because I feel stupid. I was like, I know that, dude. Pokemon. Dude, I feel like such a dork. Wow. How did I not know that? I wonder if we have an Amazon package. My dog's barking. Hold on, guys. Hold on. See, this is what happens. The dog goes crazy. The baby goes crazy. I'll be right back. I did put Theo outside. I know what it is too. I know exactly what it is. It's my lightsaber. Crap. Should we go get my lightsaber really quick? Okay. I'll be right back. Let me grab my lightsaber. It just came here. Woo! Come here, Stella. Okay. mean? What the heck? Dude, I'm not getting all hyped. And it's not even my lightsaber. It's some damn table my wife ordered. Damn. I'm like, yeah, because I'm teamed up. By the way, let me share that. Let me share that here on the chat. So, Sabineo is the company that I'm partnered with. They reached out to me a while ago, and so I'm partnered with them. And so now it's like an affiliate, so to speak. They have sent me a lightsaber, so I still need to track it, figure out when it's going to be here. But that's what I thought it was, because I seen this long ass box, and I was like, oh, it's my lightsaber. It's got to be my lightsaber. And you know, when you're always excited, you know, it's never anything of yours. It's my wife's or my child's. So it's some bamboo table thing my wife ordered. I'm like, dang it, it's supposed to be a lightsaber. Anyway, I'm getting Jango Fett and Grogu too. Nice. That's awesome. So anyway, I'm partnered with them. You guys can use my promo code Datalorian. So if you type in Datalorian at the checkout, if you guys are purchasing through Sabineo, you guys can get a little discount through them as well. And I will be doing lots of videos once the saber gets in. So yeah, I thought that was it. So misleading. Damn it. Anyway, so definitely check out Sabineo and go get your saber and use my promo code Datalorian. Tell them I sent you. So anyway, General Skywalker, you're back. Good to see you back, man. Good to see you back. Other than that, man, I'm thinking like, you know, for Star Wars 2022, what else do we have? Obviously The Mandalorian, right? Season 3. I would imagine that Mando season 3 is going to be one of those things that's later in the year. So I'm thinking like sometime like around November, you know, maybe even December kind of a thing. You know, it's not uncommon that it's been like that before. You know, there's been, like, I think like the other 2 seasons came out like around November or December. So I would imagine, you know, Mando season 3 is probably going to hit us later in the year, kind of be that the end of the year treat, which I'm fine with, you know, because we also have the Book of Boba Fett to get through. And then there's potential for other unspoken things that Lucasfilm hasn't, you know, really fleshed out yet, like Bad Batch season 2. You know, I'm really hoping that Bad Batch season 2 will. I enjoyed season 1, I really did, for what it was, but I want there to be something different. I want it to hit different for season 2. You know what I mean? I don't even know exactly how to word it, but I feel like the tone has just got to be a little bit different. Rather, that means it's, you know, a few years down the road from where we left off in season 1. Whatever. I feel like something needs to happen where there's a little bit of a tone change for the show in a good way. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, I mean, other things that we know are coming in is like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, you know, it is interesting that there's no trailer quite yet, and I wonder why. I wonder what their marketing is like at Lucasfilm, you know, with Disney. Like, you know, what's the purpose behind that? Because my brain, the way it works for me, I was like, okay, you know, Disney Plus Day, they're probably definitely going to show us a trailer there. Like, all of us were counting on it, refreshing the hell out of that, you know, Twitter feed, and still nothing, you know. And then the footage that we got was already leaked, you know, the night before, so it was, you know, semi-disappointing. But, and then I was like, okay, you know, maybe they're not showing it there. They're going to wait till D23. Still nothing has come out yet. So, and they're done with the show. We know that. They've already filmed everything they needed for it. At least as far as I know of, I know that they're done because they're already starting on Mando season 3. So, and then there's other parts to it, like, you know, I don't know what all it takes to put a trailer together and you know, be able to physically market that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I really hope the trailer comes soon. That would be great. I know that Andor got pushed back once again. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be getting Andor, you know, in 2022. It's possible, but I mean, yeah, they haven't even started filming. So, again, not very likely. I think that's going to be coming to us at a much later time. So, and let me catch up on my chat before I continue rambling on. Why did the Siege of Mandalore happen? The Siege of Mandalore? Well, I mean, you know, you had people who were taking like Beskar, right, out of Mandalore. Or was that the Great Purge? Pretty sure it was the Great Purge. Let me look it up. 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 See, I make a chant out of everything, man. Siege of Mandalore. There it is. I don't want images. I want Wookiee. There we go. Boom. Let's read this together, kids. Boom, boom. It's like I know it, but I don't want to use my brain right now. So I'm gonna just pull up an article from Wikipedia. The Siege of Mandalore, also known as the Battle of Mandalore, or the Attack on Mandalore, which engulfed the Outer Rim world of Mandalore at the end of the Clone Wars, was a battle that saw Galactic Republic military intervention on the siege of the rebels against those loyal to the Shadow Collective during the Mandalorian Civil War. Former Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano and Clone Commander Rex led a division of the 501st Legion of Clone Troopers to apprehend the former Sith Lord Maul, who controlled Mandalore by proxy via puppet leader Prime Minister Almec. Maul, having had visions of the coming fall of the Republic and the rise of the Galactic Empire under his old master, Darth Sidious, has intended the battle as a trap for Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Going into Clone Wars Season 7 stuff. So really, it was just kind of a thing of defiance. You know, anyone who defied the Empire, the Republic, right, and the Shadow Collective, kind of those issues. Because again, you remember Shadow Collective was the thing that Maul was leading while he was kind of in the position of power on Mandalore. You had a lot of those issues going on there. So that's all it was. And then, sure enough, you had Order 66 that happened, and there was a really quick change of things and who people had allegiance to. And, obviously one thing led to another. It's called Star Wars for a reason. There's going to be war, Hi, Datalorian. Hello. Becca, what's up? Becca08. Ayo, what's your Darksaber mic at? My dark. Damn, so I got to get that now too. Okay. Let me tell you guys, like, if you guys were, for those just popping in, I thought that I just had my lightsaber delivered, and it is not. It's a freaking bamboo table thing that my wife ordered. I don't even know what the hell it is. I don't even remember her ordering that, but I'm a little disappointed. I'm like, I thought that was my lightsaber, but I should have known better. I didn't get a tracking update, so whatever. But let me grab my Darksaber hilt microphone to cheer me up, make me feel better. There we go. So, anyway, man. Clone Wars Season 7, man, just Season 6 and 7, just, they hit different, didn't they? They definitely did. Have you seen the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye on Disney+? Yes, I have. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really great. Looking forward to seeing what they continue to do with the show. But it's kind of fun to see this transition of, like the first Avengers and kind of seeing them kind of trickle out, and then all these other new people coming in. It's refreshing, but I feel like they're executing it well. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, oh, it's just a soft reboot or anything like that. It just feels like a natural transition in the Marvel universe, in the cinematic universe, which I think is really cool. What's the sub goal today? Great question, man. What do you guys want it to be? What do y'all want the sub goal to be? Let's go. Let's see. What is our goal today. Let me see where we're at, and I can tell you what the goal should be. But you guys let me know what you want it to be. So today's goal, right now we're at 5,745 subscribers. So that means 45. I would like to get to like maybe 60, right? So 5,760, because we're at 45. So to get to 60 would be kind of cool. Should I share my screen with everyone? so you guys can see it. I think I have to go to where is I think it's like analytics maybe. I don't remember. There's a dashboard. Analytics. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's the live count. There's the live count. There it is. Hello, Mando. Have you seen my son, Boba? Well, don't get ahead of yourself. See what I did there? I said get ahead of yourself because it's a Django Fett profile picture. Anyway, you know what? Dad jokes of the day, man. I can get away with that. I can get away with that. Yeah, I think that would be cool, dude. I think that would be cool. But I feel like if we're gonna work on goals, if that's what y'all want to do, then I gotta put the helmet on because that only makes sense. So let's go. Let's go. That also means I gotta share my screen with you guys, and I also have to share it with the TikTok people. So let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm trying to figure out the best way to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen with my TikTok people so they can see it on the YouTube side of things. And I may just have to bring you guys down a notch. I think that will work perfect. Let's see. If I can bring you guys down, maybe. I'm trying to adjust my tripod. I'm sorry if this is like crazy. And the light's blinding you guys now. It's all about the movement, man, and placing it right in the right place. I think that's why we'll do it. We'll do it this way. I can put the tripod down, and I can put my phone right there. So all my TikTok people can see the stream and everyone's in on the whole deal. It's going to be great. So, again, as you guys can see for TikTok, everyone that's watching here on TikTok live, we are at 5,746 subscribers on YouTube. My goal, I want to get to 60 today. So 5,760. That would be pretty cool. I think we can do it. But it's really up to you guys. Like, for those who, and again, I don't know everyone that's subscribed, like here on TikTok. There may be a lot of you guys that are like, dude, I've been subscribed to your channel for the longest. How do you not remember? I don't know. I don't know. You guys got to let me know. Comment below and let me know if you're already subscribed. But if you're not, then I need you to do so. I need you to get over here and subscribe. Let's make those numbers go way up. We can definitely do it, guys. So we're 5,746. Again, I think the better time to do this might be like around 11. So I may try to do that like tomorrow. I might, pop on like at 11. That way, because I think that's the height of when people are on TikTok. So we may try to do that thing. Because there's not that many people on, for TikTok, which is fine. We got a little bit of a crew, but I think it's just harder like for the evenings on the TikTok side of things. But anyway, how are you guys feeling my Darksaber mic? I feel like I need to like sing a song or something or tell a poem. I don't know. I just like holding it. It feels right. You know what I mean? By the way, again, I'm gonna say this now, and I can unshare my screen, but give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone on TikTok, everyone on YouTube, because you guys are the ones that have done this. Like, to see how much we've grown on YouTube and on TikTok is insane. And I thank you guys. I can't thank you enough. You guys are amazing. Seriously, you guys rock. So we'll work on goals. I think tomorrow, like at 11 a.m. Mountain Time is when like there's a good amount of you guys on TikTok, and then I can kind of bring more people over. So you guys have been so great and so nice at helping me out with that. I really appreciate it. So don't ever forget it. If no one tells you that they appreciate you, hear me first, and I mean it. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys rock. So don't ever forget it.
I appreciate you, seriously. But anyway, guys, 2022 is looking pretty hot for Star Wars. It really is. There's a lot to look forward to in terms of the shows, in terms of, I was gonna say movies. Maybe not so much movies. I don't, it's probably gonna be a while before we get like the next Star Wars movie. But we know that there are things coming down the road for sure. So there's plenty to look forward to for a very long time. And video game wise, there's a lot coming out on that end as well. Again, I've been waiting for the Skywalker saga for like, what has it been? We got like a year delay, right? So now we're going into year 2. So I'm excited that we're actually going to be able to play this game. It's going to be great. And in the stream, you guys will be the first to see it. Cannot wait. It's going to be great. Already pre-ordered. So, hey, TikTok people, make sure that you subscribe. This is the way. And again, I know I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I have been filming my butt off. I'm going to film some more later tonight, but just content all for the month of December. And, it's really catered to kind of be like a holiday special kind of style. So just know if today and tomorrow seems like very minimal with my presence, it's really because of that. Because December, you guys are going to have so much content from me on TikTok and YouTube for sure. So anyway, that's the reason why I feel like, man, you didn't post as much today. That's because I've been saving everything in drafts. There's a lot coming for sure. I promise. Other than that, if you guys have questions, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it. We can do a Q&A. Let me take my helmet off first. It is time to take the helmet off. There we go. So, all right. Cool. Hey, Erica. She jumps in. I see you. Erica. December is tomorrow for me. Oh, nice. I was like, wait, what? Is it tomorrow? I was like, I feel like we have one more day. Yeah. December 1st is on Wednesday for me. So tomorrow's Tuesday, the 30th. So we're almost there. And so for all of my guests, I'm going to give you guys like a 1 minute slot. So if you got questions or something you want to talk about, have it ready and down packed because I'll let you guys have a 1 minute slot. I'll pop you in and out. I was like, wait, what am I doing? There we go. Let me share my screen. Perfect. All right, link is posted in the chat. Erica, I see you always sneaking in, girl. What's up? Good to see you guys. Data Lorraine hasn't noticed me yet. I see you now. Nothing goes unseen by these eyes. I see it all. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. This is the way. You a good time TikToker, and I watch your series. Aw, that's what's up, man. I love that. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube as well. I am live over there, so you're more than welcome to come and hang out. Looks like I got a few people in the chat that are doing Q&A, so let me pop everybody in. We'll start with my buddy Michael. What's up, Michael?
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been busy with work, man. You gotta love it, right?
Dude, yeah, it's especially holiday season. I'm sure it's been crazy.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, dude. Good to see you. I'm getting some Sith vibes from your background, man.
What can I say? I'm a Sith.
What can I say? So what brings you on, man? What do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, there's a few different things going across my mind. Everywhere from those shows that you were mentioning, as well as the High Republic books. I am so looking forward to continuing them. I haven't got to finish one of the books I'm working on. It was Rising Storm.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I'm currently on. But the main one I want to bring up is, like, what show are you looking forward to the most right now with Star Wars?
What show am I looking forward to the most? I would have to say, Mando season 3, man. You know what I mean? It's so biased, I know, but definitely Mando season 3 because there's just so much speculation on where things left off. You know, where I'm like, well, what's gonna happen? Is Mando gonna destroy the Darksaber? Like, is he gonna hold on to it?
what's going to happen to Grogu, all these different things. So definitely Mando season 3. But then aside from that, because like that's the truth for me. But I mean, the Book of Boba Fett is going to be amazing. Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be amazing. Ahsoka is going to be, there's just so much, man. So the list goes on, but definitely Mando season 3 for sure, because with that portion of the world right now that we know of, there's still a lot of questions that are unanswered, and I'm really looking forward to seeing kind of that stuff being brought together. So definitely Mando season 3. Yeah. What about you?
For me, I'd say my number one pick, and I've been saying this for a while, is Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
That one I'm looking forward to so much because I love bounty hunters. I love looking into their lore, and I loved it, and I want to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, man. I think what I love is that Boba Fett makes he makes bad guys look good. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times we forget, like, no, he's not an anti-hero. He's a bad guy, but that's okay. Like, he makes it look good. And I really want to see that really emphasized in the show. Like, let him be the bad guy. Like, we don't need he doesn't need to be this softy. Obviously, over years people change. You know what I mean? But he's still a villain. And I really want to see that, fleshed out. Like, no, hey, Jabba used to be the big head of the underground stuff in Tatooine. Now we're seeing him do it his way, and it's Sopranos of Star Wars, man. It's gonna be so good. So
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. For me, but I have a top 3 easily for shows. First one's obviously Book of Boba.
Yep.
The second one's actually The Acolyte.
Ooh, which I heard that there was gonna be a name change for that.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I'm like, just keep it the way it is. It sounds so good.
It sounds badass. The other name they were coming up with, I was like, really? I can't even remember what it was, but it was.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I really hope they keep the Acolyte. Like, please don't change it. It sounds cool. So we'll see.
But for my number 3, it's actually Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
For me, man. I think Obi-Wan is going to be a really cool show, mainly because, I'm the type of person who, because as you know, I like to create stories.
Yeah.
I love to go down the psychological end of it, and I think that Obi-Wan's going to be mostly psychological. It's not going to be much on the action as much as it's going to be that. And I think that's going to be what's going to make it so good, at least for me personally.
I did a live stream about Obi-Wan Kenobi and brought over, friends from TikTok. And one of the things we talked about, because it's funny you mentioned that kind of like the psychological thing with Obi-Wan, is what if his fight with or confrontation with Vader, or if Maul shows up, it's really not them physically.
Yeah, it's just mental.
It's more of this mental thing or something in the Force, because one would have to ask, he's in Tatooine for a purpose. There's purpose there. He's not just laying low, like he's watching over Luke. So what would draw him out of Tatooine? And if he ignites his lightsaber and is doing any kind of action, on Tatooine, it's going to draw a lot of attention. So I would imagine he's probably keeping a low profile. But again, I would have to agree, there's going to be probably a lot of that mental fight of getting through his past, but also working through things, in his present and in the future. Even working on things with communing with Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, come on, you got to bring Qui-Gon back. Just for a Force Ghost scene.
So.
They got to do it, man. They got to do it.
But yeah, I completely agree with you. I have brought that up time and time again with my friends here because they keep asking me, what do you think is going to happen? I said, psychological.
Yeah.
Well, what about the fight with Hayden Christensen as Vader? I said, mental. Because if by this point he's already Vader, you're not going to see Hayden Christensen as himself. You're only going to see Vader as in his armor.
Yeah.
You're already starting to see teaser pictures with Hayden Christensen as Anakin.
Yeah.
Not Vader. So it's like, this is going to be mental, not literal.
And it's one of those things, why bring back Hayden Christensen of all people? Unless it's a thing of like authenticity, but it's like, are they going to use him for flashbacks? Or again, is this like a Force kind of thing that's happening? You know what I mean? It's one of the other things we mentioned that I thought was really cool was like the possibility of like, what if, and I don't know if Vader can do this or not. Maybe it's Palpatine that can manipulate it, where Obi-Wan hears Anakin's voice, talking to him or something in a vision, and he's like, Master, I need your help, whatever. How would Anakin say, Master, I need your help. The sand It's bothering me. I want to turn back. I don't know how you would say it, but what if there's some manipulation there with that physical face of Anakin? He's like, I see him, I felt him, but it's really just a manipulative kind of thing, kind of drawing him out. That would be interesting too, but I don't know. It's still kind of puzzling my mind. What would draw him out of Tatooine, and where would this confrontation take place? You know what I mean? That's what's most interesting to me, is like, why would he leave Tatooine and then go back? I don't know. I guess we'll find. But there's also Inquisitors, man. So who knows? There could be a lot of things kind of drawing him out, and maybe he needs to leave for a second. I don't know. We'll find out.
But you want to know what I think they're going to do with Hayden Christensen?
Yeah.
I think they're going to be showing as whenever Luke is getting older, stuff like that. He's like the way on how he and his uncle Owen work together. He's going to have flashbacks to how he and Anakin were.
Oh yeah.
Because don't forget, like, his uncle Owen didn't really treat him the best, per se. Like, he raised him true.
Yeah.
He raised him the right way to a degree.
Wait, let me stop you there. Hold up. Luke didn't give a damn about his adopted people. You see in New Hope, they were burnt to a crisp.
I know.
And my boy was like, peace, I'm out.
I know. That's why I said to a degree. Like, he raised them, but you could tell they weren't really all that great with each other.
Yeah.
And going off of that, you could see where Obi-Wan could be then taking that personally with what he went wrong with Anakin.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why a lot of people, like, I've talked to a lot of people about this. People think Obi-Wan was one of the worst people to train Anakin because Anakin needed a father, not a brother.
Yeah. Oh, I just got I'm actually not even finished with it, but I'm almost done. It's the Master and Apprentice book by Claudia Gray. Listening to the audiobook, and it's just so good. The dynamic between the struggle and dynamic between Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and their early relationship. It's just so golden, man. I love to see the struggle between them. But then, again, Qui-Gon, when you look at him, it was like he was definitely like, if he survived, and I mentioned this too in a video I just did. Make sure you guys go check it out on YouTube. It's on my channel of like Star Wars. What if Qui-Gon survived and was actually kind of like more of a father figure to Anakin? Would he have still turned to the dark side? I don't know.
For me, actually going off of that,
yeah,
yes or no, I'd say it's more of a yesn't, because I feel like Qui-Gon would help him fully indulge into what a Jedi's supposed to be. Not light, not dark, but the Force.
But
and I feel like that's what it would have went to.
Other problem is his mom. I think that was the biggest thing for Anakin, is when his mom was killed. He killed like women, the men, and the children, the Tusken Raiders. Like, he slaughtered them, so I think that was kind of like the red flag moment. You're like, oh, this kid is sick. There's something going on with him that's, deeply rooted. And I think that stemmed from the death of his mom. So like, if that continued to happen in like a what if kind of a thing, I feel like that was a big.
I'll say, but don't forget, he was already having all those visions before all that happened. Yeah, and he was talking to Obi-Wan about it, and Obi-Wan told him, "Don't fall to it. Don't fall to your emotions." Qui-Gon would have said, "Go."
Yeah, because
Qui-Gon would have said, "Go," and his mother, even if she did die, she would have died much more peacefully than being basically beat to death from Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, yep. You bring up a good point, man. And that book I'm reading, it touches on that exact dynamic between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and just how Qui-Gon is a little bit different from other Jedi Masters on how he sees things, which isn't anything wrong. You also see some similarities between him and Dooku, saying that Dooku was his, past master, where they're a little more, I don't want to say free-spirited, but they don't always agree with the Jedi Council. And I think that makes some interesting dynamics between him and Obi-Wan's relationship. Michael, I got one more guest I need to bring in, man, but stay in the chat. If you got other questions, I can always pop you back in. All right, brother, good to see you.
Good seeing you, man.
All right, man. Storm, I'm going to bring you in, buddy. Are you ready? I see your fan spinning, but I hope you're there. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. 3, 2, 1, boom! What's up, man? Can you hear me? Hey, Storm.
Hello?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Hello?
Hello. Hello
Yeah, I
there.
can. I just don't feel comfortable. Hold on.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Alright,
You're
I
all
just don't
good,
feel
man.
that comfortable showing my face.
That is okay. I can watch your fan. That's fine. I see one of your questions says, what do you think of the 2022 Lego Star Wars sets? I
Yeah.
did see a lot of those, not only for those, but also for Lego. And I'm impressed. I think there's some cool stuff. I'm excited. I feel like there's so much more for the merchandise for Star Wars than there was this year. This year, I was like, where's all the Star Wars toys? Now we're getting little things coming out like later in the year, but I'm excited for it. I think it looks great, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, what do you like hope to see in like the Lego Star Wars community?
In Lego Star Wars, I think I would love to see some like updated stuff for Star Wars Rebels, like maybe some older stuff, like
Rebels
bringing
is
back the
good.
Ghost. I think the Ghost ship would be really cool, and kind of having like a set for that. I think that's the main thing I want to see. I'm very
Clone Wars sets.
Yeah, they have a few Clone Wars sets. There's a lot of those out. But the Mandalorian stuff has been fun. I want some Rebel stuff, a little more Rebel stuff. I think that would be really cool. Any other questions from you?
That's just about it.
That's about it. Hey, dude, I appreciate your questions and thank you for popping on.
Yeah, nice seeing you too.
All right, Storm. Hey, stay in the chat, and if you got other questions, feel free to post them. Okay. All right, buddy.
Good night.
You guys are great, man. I love the fact that people are able to pop in, and I love hosting Q&As. It's great. It really is. So I had to check on my daughter. I was like, what is she doing? What is she doing? Baby Yoda is destroying the world. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have another guest that wants to pop in. Smokey. Let's pop you in. What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo. What's good, bro? How you doing?
What brings you on tonight, man? How's it going?
Chilling, was watching your stream. I was thinking, well, you brought up Master and Apprentice, and I just bought the Plagueis audiobook instead of Master and Apprentice. Have you read Plagueis?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I haven't read it, but I've heard a little bit about it. Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, same. Both of them I've heard good things about, but I'm like, did I make a mistake? Should I have bought Master and Apprentice first? How is it so far?
I don't think you made a mistake. Read it all, man.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Master and Apprentice is great. I think if obviously, I mean, everybody loves Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I feel like it's nice to just have a little more time with Qui-Gon, man. And it's also cool. I don't know. I really love the fact that I relate to Obi-Wan in this sense of the way he learns. He's very like hands-on and analytical. Like he needs from point A to point B. But then you also see with Qui-Gon, he's not like that. He's like in their relationship throughout a lot of the book, he's invited to be on the Jedi Council, but Qui-Gon's not really sure if he's going to do it. But then he doesn't end up telling Obi-Wan about it, and you kind of see some friction there. But you also see like the challenges in their relationship. But it's really cool and just poetic how it all works out and how the story's going so far. So if you really enjoy those characters and you really like to see kind of those challenges between Master and Apprentice and kind of what comes of that, as we know, I think you'll really, really enjoy it for sure. And it's Claudia Gray. Claudia Gray is great. If you've read any of her other stuff, I think it's definitely a must read for sure. I just got done. So before I read that one, as far as listening to it anyway, I did High Republic, which was The Rising Storm, which was fantastic. I don't know if you're reading
the book or comic.
It's the novel. Yep.
Okay.
So, the book. Sorry. Yeah. So,
no, it's fine.
That's been great. I definitely say check those out if you can. And then we have Wave 3 coming out next year for High Republic. So there's a lot to read. Read it all for sure. Plagueis, I've heard good things about.
I always have trouble reading the. I haven't seen the novel, but I was trouble reading the comics because I can never buy them in order. I never know what order it goes in. But I wanted to check out Master and Apprentice. I was always interested in what like Obi-Wan Obi-Wan's time as a Padawan, because we see that in anything that's been out, and then obviously Qui-Gon when he was teaching him, like that'd be dope. But I've heard like crazy stuff about Plagueis, that it's like it establishes so much in the universe that I thought I had to get it. But
man.
have you looked into the Ronin novel either? I wanted to get that, but I haven't.
Oh, for the Star Wars Visions, right?
Yeah.
I have not. I know a guy that knows a guy that read it, and it seems like he likes it. It's one of those things of like, that it's not canon to the ongoing story, but it's one of those things I've heard that it's still enjoyable to read nonetheless. So I haven't read it myself, but I know a guy that knows a guy that read it, and they said it was good, and I trust that guy that knows that other guy. So I'm like, I give it a thumbs up. So that's my opinion on it, man. That's the best I got. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good stuff to read. You got to keep me posted after you're done reading Plagueis. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So
oh yeah, for sure. If there's a way we could trade after, I wish we could.
Right, I know, right? I do all
but,
audiobooks these days, man. The audiobooks are the way to go.
I don't have time to read it. I got
to right.
post up and listen to it whenever I'm doing something.
Yeah, man.
And then for this upcoming, like, where do you think Star Wars is going? Of
Sorry,
TV
you cut out
because it's Dave and John
are
really.
Gotcha.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay. It seems like Dave and John are taking over the whole, streaming aspect, and just the like establishing a canon universe that applies to all the legend stuff from the Thrawn trilogy and all that. Do you think that like all these shows are going to start overshadowing them in the movie aspect? Like, because Star Wars movies is like what shapes all of our lives growing up almost. And now it's like they're just not even, if they're non-existent next to just being ridiculed, aside from, you know what I mean, like the Solo movies, stuff like that.
Yep. Great question, man. I think I've said this before, and I don't know if that's necessarily accurate. What I'm trying to say is I'll say this. You know how like Clone Wars, the animated series, was this amazing thing that filled in a lot of gaps of the prequels, right? Where it was like that thing that brought you back to a certain point of time with the prequels, and it filled in a lot of questions that you had of like, wait, what happened during this time? And it's like, oh, okay, that makes this make a little more sense. I feel that The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett and everything that's happening in this part of time in the galaxy is almost like the Clone Wars of the sequel trilogy, if that makes sense.
Right, like everything before the Rise of the First Order and everything.
Yeah. So I feel like these shows are meant, because everything, I've heard this other times where they've come out and said like, yeah, this is all gonna lead up to things of the sequel trilogy. Like it's all going to connect. Right. So I feel that this is the better way to kind of give more meat to what happened leading up to certain events. That's the best way I can answer it with the full information that I have. But that's the best way I can answer that, is like I feel like it's pretty much the Clone Wars of the sequel trilogy, which isn't a bad thing. I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's even better too. It's live action. They got Bad Batch 2 for some animated stuff. Like, it's nice. And then,
go ahead. No, I was gonna say for movies, we know that there's a couple things coming, but again, it's gonna be down the road. In terms of like a few years, like Rogue Squadron. I think that got delayed. I'm pretty sure.
No, I already got canceled. Like it just got canceled straight up.
Really?
After they said it got delayed, yeah.
Wow. I don't know, man. Me personally, I'll tell you what I want.
You know what? I'm sorry. It's not Rogue Squadron. It was Rangers of the New Republic.
Oh, Rangers of the New Republic. Yeah, that got canceled. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I think I would like to see a continuation of the sequel characters at some point. I just want to see
definitely.
Like Jedi fan. We deserve that, man. Make it happen.
Right.
Make it happen. And something with the High Republic will be cool. to kind of see something in that time zone where you have the height of the Jedi, and this is centuries before Phantom Menace. Yeah, hell yeah. Give me some of that. That would be great.
Right.
So,
and then one more question.
Yeah.
With the all this talk about a new trilogy, do you have any theories on what you think that's going to be? If they're going to bring back like Ben or something?
Oh, I think Ben is gone. Bye, Ben. Ben is gone.
I know a lot of people want him to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, like of all the characters, I mean, like Ben and Finn. That's really who's really pushing them. That's who got any type of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, and I've said this before, even with Vader. Like, if Vader survived in Return of the Jedi, it would be cool. Mm-hmm. But you have to think, like, his life would be hell. Like, everything that he did, people aren't gonna like him in the galaxy. Yeah. Like, you murdered and destroyed planets full of people, man. Like, you're not gonna get a job anywhere. It's one of those things. So, and the same thing goes for Ben. Like, it's like the idea would be cool, but I think the better thing, if they're gonna do anything with Ben, do something like give us Knights of Ren movie or show. I think that would be great.
Right.
Because those characters look badass.
Prequel type of setup.
I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think in universe terms, I just don't think it would work out well. I think his character, he died with purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see him coming back. But as far as a trilogy goes, man, to answer your question, I think that I don't know. I really don't know. I think it would be cool to see something with the sequel characters. Right. But at the same time, I feel like we still need a little more space and time before we see them. So I think the best answer is High Republic. Give us something we haven't seen.
Yeah.
I think that would be really stinking cool, dude. Or something about Mandalore, where we see the first Mandalorians. I think that would be pretty cool too. So those are my thoughts. Is that all your questions? I think you're frozen. He's frozen. Can you hear me? At least you're not frozen and your face isn't crazy where you're like, that would suck. I've seen people like that where they're like frozen and like their tongue's hanging out and one eye's popping out. It's crazy. Can you hear me? Yep, he's frozen. I'm gonna cut you out, but good talking with you, Smokey. Can you hear me? Oh, you cut out again. Dang it. I'm going to cut you out. But it's been good chatting with you, man. Storm. I think Storm's still in here. Let me bring Storm back in. Storm, are you still here? What's up, man? What brings you back on?
Oh, I just have like a question. What would you do if the Mandalorian didn't save Grogu on what is his name's ship? The light cruiser.
Oh, on Moff Gideon's ship?
He became a Sith Lord.
I would cry. I would absolutely cry. But I'm glad that he did save Grogu. And it's funny that you mentioned that. I feel like, when we do see Grogu next, I hope that we get to see some training segments of him and Luke, because I think those are some things that Luke will probably be working on with Grogu, is really Grogu working through his past. I think there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anger, and we all know where those things can lead with someone that's strong in the Force like Grogu. So I want to see him work through those things.
Maybe he'll be in the Ahsoka show.
Yeah, I've said this before too. I think that Grogu he's the future of Star Wars. You look at his species, he's one of those characters he's going to outlive the Mandalorian. He's going to outlive sequel characters, So I'm looking forward to seeing, what they do with this character down the road for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got all your questions?
Your gaming streams. Have you played the Old Republic?
So I have it, and it's very different. It's very different from what I was expecting. Like, I never played it back in the day.
And it's kind of hard to play.
It's a little hard to play, man. I was like, it's gonna take me a couple plays on my own to kind of get used to it, and then I may share it in the stream. But man, we also got the Skywalker Saga coming out. I'm like, it's gonna be so hard for me to bring that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. We'll see. But it's different. I like different, and I like having a challenge. But it is different from what I was expecting. I will say that for sure.
Yeah. Same.
Those,
'Cause I
if you're
just
used to an
downloaded it, like, a week
RPG,
ago.
yeah, like if you guys are used to playing RPGs, then it's a cakewalk for you. But for
Oh, I
me,
play a lot
it's
of RPGs on like Roblox.
yeah, it's a little different for me for sure. So yeah, man. But it's still cool to have it. I'm gonna give it my best to learn how to play it better. So we'll see. Any other questions from you?
No, that's it.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for popping back on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice talking with you.
You too. And Smokey, I know you're still in the chat, man. Gotta rewind your stream to hear your last answer. My phone's tripping. No worries, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming on. Everyone who popped in the Q&A tonight, thank you guys so much. So fun to chat with you. I think that pretty much concludes our stream for tonight. There is a lot to be excited for in the world of Star Wars. Again, I want to encourage all of my TikTok people, be sure to get over here on YouTube and come subscribe. Because I have a lot of fun content. Streams are great. The content's great over here as well. I'm not taking you guys away from TikTok because I love what we have here, but I also want to share what we do over here on YouTube. And to all of my YouTube people, be sure to follow me on the TikTok. Follow me on the TikTok. Oh, this is my daughter, my little Grogu over here just hanging out beside me. Follow me on the TikTok so you guys can see the fun content that's happening over there as well. I was up there one time, and can you check my TikTok? Tag me in a video of whatever it is you want me to check out, and I will go and check it out. I promise. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you Wednesday. I got to figure out what we're doing. Usually that's TikTok people. So I got to see if I can bring some guests over this week. If not this week, then we'll do it the following week for sure. But anyway, I'll see you guys Wednesday for another stream.